today's episode is going to be about the first block of ore. And it is not iron as you would think, it's actually gold. For some reason gold comes before iron in Minecraft. At least when you look at the order list that the ore blocks come in. So this is gold, and you would think that it is a very valuable resource in Minecraft, but regrettably it is not. Gold is quite useful for several things, but as tools and armors it's quite useless. It's kind of a reference to real life gold that is not really useful for anything such as armors or weapons or tools or picks, because it's an extremely malleable metal. It's actually so soft that real gold you can, when thin enough also, you can actually bend with your own hands, even if you're not that very strong. So let's have a look at what you can do with gold. Well, you need different tools to farm out gold. So we're gonna take down these various items, and I'm going to be talking about food with gold. It sounds delicious, doesn't it? Well, let's begin with the fire test. And as you see, there is no spread of the fire, and the block itself has no durability effect. It acts and reacts in the same way as stone. However, when it comes to farming these blocks, you cannot do with lower end tools. If I try to do this with a wooden pickaxe, you see it takes a lot of time, and in the end I will lose durability on my wooden pickaxe, but also I will not get any block, I will not get any reward. It will simply disappear. So the lowest level of tool that you can use to farm gold or to pick gold up is to use an iron pickaxe. And as you saw, it took no time at all, and and ta-da, that you had your piece of gold. So what can we do with gold then? Well, you can smelt it using a furnace and just using a little bit of fuel resources depending on what you can. And if you have seen my previous episode on how does Minecraft work, you know that you can have various resources down here. Coal tends to be the most effective resource to have for mainly the regular Minecraft, but even if you play other expansions, coal is one of the best resources to use to smelt and burn things, at least when you're starting out in the very beginning. So while that is cooking up, and you can see that disappear, I took the fruits. Now we're gonna put these guys back in here, so we do not need them anymore. So we have carrots and apple, which are resources you can find out in the world, and I will be describing and explaining these in future episodes, but enough to explain for this very episode. And what we're going to do is that apple and carrots have a feature that you can use that is adding a benefit for you as a player. Now, if you play on survival multiplayer maps where they have certain more hardcore and restriction rules, gold is the resource you need to be able to regenerate your own health, because it will not regenerate from your food and hunger bars. So we have one piece left here to melt, and it shall be done quite soon, so I will show you what we can do with this resource. That took a little bit of time. So apple and carrots have two different recipes, but they are pretty much the same. An apple, if you place it like this, you can make a golden apple. A very expensive but very beneficial resource. Now a carrot, and I don't have enough of this, but if I would place gold ingots around, nothing would happen. So what we're going to do? Well, we're going to have to make gold nuggets of them, because that's how this recipe works. And then you can make a golden carrot. There you see, and we have a golden nugget left. Now, I wouldn't think that in real life eating gold would have such a good benefit on a human body, especially seeing as gold is one of the perfect metals, so it doesn't really share any atoms with its neighboring friends. So let's have a look at the golden carrot. And when you craft this, it's a valuable food item, but it's also a brewing ingredient if you are into brewing a lot of potions. When eaten, a golden carrot will restore 6 hunger points for you, and you will get a little bit of saturation points with it as well. This has been tweaked and nerfed a little bit back and forth during the experiments, but I think it's going to stay stuck at the 6 healed hunger points. Golden carrots also required to brew the potion of night vision. So if you like to be out and explore at night but be able to see like it would be daylight, it's recommended that you start farming for golden carrots. So you would need golden nuggets and a carrot farm to do that. Now, if you also want to make the potion invisibility, it's the same kind of recipe path you have to go down. Now, the other thing that we do have is the golden apple. And this one has edible benefits. So if you would eat it, obviously I am not hungry now because I'm playing in peaceful and safe mode, but the apple is a rare food item and it can be crafted, but at a very rare chance you can actually find golden apples in chests, but it's a very low chance of you doing that. Now, golden apple is advised if you're going to fight the bigger bosses because you get certain benefits. So eating a golden apple is unfortunately only restoring you 2 hunger bars, but it will give you a regeneration level 2 for 5 seconds and an absorption spell for 2 whole minutes. Unlike other food items, golden apples can be eaten even when I am full, so I was actually wrong with that. So look, I am eating it up, so you don't have to wait to become hungry when you're trying to fight something. And as you saw there, I got the spells, and the absorption is an armor, and you can see that below on the screen. So if I press A, you can see it up here above the health bar. So golden apples can also, for those of you playing the patches where you have horses, they can be used in the taming and breeding of horses, although it's not very efficient as it requires 9 gold bars. So more often than not you have to find 2 gold veins to be able to craft 1 golden apple. Well, this is pretty much it about the gold block, because we have gone a little bit too far in on the other recipes. And I have shown you a little bit what you can do with gold. It's useful for brewing recipes, and in many add-ons you can craft a lot of cool items and trinkets. But for vanilla Minecraft, the best thing you can do with it is the golden apple, and you can have gold blocks if you're going to build the beacon. Well, this has been How Does Minecraft Work? Gold Ore, and my name is Viperbane. If you like this kind of content, please hit like, subscribe, leave comments, and share this with all your friends and help this channel grow a little bit. I'm ever so appreciating for it, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, peace out.